One of my favorite things is when you like accidentally stumble across a movie and you're like, whatever, I guess I'll just throw this on. I've never heard of it. And it ends up being a fucking banger. So that happened to me recently with this anthology, and it is now one of my favorite anthologies. And it inspired me to talk about some other anthologies that I think are super underrated. So the movie that I'm talking about that inspired this is called Campfire Tales from 1997. I accidentally stumbled across it on Amazon when I was looking for something to watch. So this movie is about this group of friends that gets in a car accident and they're stranded in the woods, and while they're waiting for help, they start telling these little campfire tales, but every one is based on like a classic urban legend. There is a twist at the end of this movie that I did not see coming, and I fucking loved it. Another one from the 90s, Body Bags. This one is directed by John Carpenter. This one was made as a TV movie, so I feel like it doesn't really get as much attention as other John Carpenter movies. So there are 3 segments in this movie, and John Carpenter actually only directed the first 2, and the third is directed by Toby Hooper. And really all I should have to tell you about this movie is look at this fucking crew of legends. John Carpenter, Toby Hooper, Wes Craven, Sam Raimi. What else do you need? Now, this one's going really back. Dead of Night from 1945. This was one of the movies on the scratch-off chart, if you guys saw that video that I did recently, and I went in not knowing what to expect, and this is one of the greatest horror movies ever made. I will confidently say that. And this is like the OG anthology, and I can't believe that it's not talked about more. But this one is about this group of strangers that ends up in this house one night, and they all start telling these different stories about these strange experiences that they've had in their lives. One of the segments in this includes a dummy, and it is scarier than Slappy, let me fucking tell you. Southbound. This one is a bit better known because it's more recent. This one's from 2015. And this one has 5 different segments in it about these people who are traveling down this road. And the coolest part about this one is that all 5 of them connect in some way, which I love when an anthology does that. Finally, I had to include one extreme one on here. 3 extremes. So this one is an Asian anthology. Takashi Miike, who did Imprint and Audition, and Ichi the Killer did one of the segments in it. And you know it's bad when his is not even the worst one. Because there is this segment in this one called Dumplings that I have never been able to get out of my head. I still cannot eat a dumpling till this day.